This video is sponsored in part by the White Fang Law Series by best-selling author Melinda Snodgrass. Being a human in a supernatural law firm can suck. Go to Amazon.com for your copy today. So, she being a cook herself, handed down, she gave me some family recipes. And
critical, biatch.
I started teaching them to my cousin Alana. And like I said, these are not Alana's family's recipes, except in the fact that they are mine and I am part of her family. But she was delighted to learn, and she helped me out a great deal. And Uncle Terry, I get the feeling that he didn't feel so alone today. Because it's a hard thing losing your wife. It's a hard thing. And, they'd been together. Terry and Phyllis had been together, Jesus, almost my entire life. And, and he lost her to such a stupid reason. She was...
What you want?
Alright, that's turned in. She was... vaccinated. But of course, there were variants and there were mutations, and the vaccination, you still had to take some precaution. Well, my cousin Lauren died of cancer. And I didn't even know Lauren was sick, but apparently, they decided not to tell me and my family. But Lauren was sick and she died, and Phyllis and Alana went to her funeral. Now here's the problem. My Aunt Sandra, Lauren's mom, is a Trump-kissing, COVID conspiracy theory asshole idiot. She's a conservative moron.
I got the ride.
And I gotta say, I am not so prejudiced as to think that all conservatives are morons. I know better. One of my longest friends is politically conservative, and yeah, he and I bump heads all the time. But we also respect each other, and we respect our right to hold separate opinions, and he's not a conservative moron. He's conservative. He's not a moron. To give you an idea, yeah, he was conservative. He didn't vote for Trump once. Because he saw what Trump was, which was bad news. And of course, Trump was bad news. And anyway, my Aunt Sandy, on the other hand, she lost her own husband to COVID, but she denies it. She does. She denies it. She says, no, he didn't die of COVID. He had a heart attack. Yeah, the heart attack was brought about by COVID. But you can't get her to admit it because, she doesn't believe in COVID. She thinks it's all just a liberal conspiracy to, I don't know. I don't know what you'd call it. Control people, She's a dumb person. She's a very dumb person. To the point of embarrassment. Anyway, they went to Lauren's funeral. My cousin Lauren's funeral. Lauren Sandra's daughter. And what they didn't expect was that the church that the funeral was being held at was full of the same sort of idiot COVID deniers. And apparently there was somebody behind them at the funeral who was constantly coughing and constantly hacking and constantly, And when they came home, Alana, who was also
your DNA has been granted Class A clearance.
Who was also vaccinated, came down with COVID. Well, Alana is younger and could survive it, and okay, she made out okay. My Aunt Phyllis caught COVID from Alana. Not Alana's fault. She was taking all the precautions she could, but there's only so much you can do when other people are fucktards. And
my instrument readings suggest we may find another vault key fragment at the trash coast. Unfortunately, in your way are the inhabitants of Janestown, who smell of alcohol and ignorance. They like science as much as I like the idea of music. Music is wasteful and stupid.
Right. Anyway, so both Alana and my Aunt Phyllis came down with COVID, and Alana survived and Phyllis didn't, and the entire thing makes me very angry. But Alana and Terry came over for Thanksgiving, and they don't live close. I'll have to admit, they do not live close. A lot of people don't understand just how big Florida is. I mean, they'll look at it and they're like, it's only a couple of 100 miles wide. Well, actually, at its widest, it's 130 miles. But north-south, we're like the 4th longest state in the Union. North-south, if you're driving from the northernmost point in Florida to the southernmost point in Florida, you will travel a distance that is longer than the entire length of New Mexico, Colorado. We are number 4 in length north-south. Only California, Alaska, and Texas are longer states than we are. And as many of you know, I moved recently. I moved to the Melbourne, Florida area. It is on the it's on the East Coast, on the Atlantic coast. And they live in Ocala, which is in Central Florida. Well, they're 2.5 hours away. So just to get here, they had to drive 2.5 hours. And, but they came out and they had dinner with us and we watched the football games. And they had a great time, and food was had by all, and while we were here, I taught Alana a couple of the family recipes. I taught her my dressing recipe, my Thanksgiving dressing. Although it's so good that we really should be eating it on days where it's not Thanksgiving. But it's an amazing recipe. What I will do sometime, as soon as I can get set up the setup for it, I will do a cooking video where I make that recipe, and then all of you guys will have the family recipe for.
Can I help you?
Cross the drawbridge, talk to Taylor Cobb outside Janestown. Heard you want to get to Trash Coast. I can get you there. You're going to do a favor for me first. I got a special job. When that I like to keep. Where's the down button? Oh, page up, page down. On the down low, if you know what I mean, it'd be best for everyone if Helen Pierce never hears about this. Okay. Brother Janus is the leader. Janestown, he's turned the place into a hive of scum and villainy. It wasn't always that way. Good people used to live in that town, but the thugs chased them all away. When I protested, he exiled me, his own brother. It ain't right, and the people of that town deserve better. Janus needs to be removed from office violently. You got it, buddy. I will murder your brother. So anyway, yeah, I'll do a cooking video. I'll do a cooking video where I make the family dressing, just to show people. I understand people, there are people out there who would be appreciative of me doing that. So I'll, making cooking videos in general, because chef. Let's see. There is a mission indicator over here, so I'm going to go see what it's about. Maybe it's inside the hut. Anyway, so yeah, I want to do a couple of cooking videos just because I think it would be cool, and because it's something else I do.
Hi there.
Green thumb. Flowers are pretty, actually pretty destructive force. They grow just about anywhere. Fix the broken water pipe. Okay. Not going to do that just yet though, because I have another mission. Yeah, we're going to track that one. I need to go talk to Helen Pierce. So yeah, no, I do plan on doing some cooking videos, and it'll be a nice change from the gaming videos. Not that I don't like doing the gaming videos, but I've had people, they're like, "Oh, you're a chef? Can you do some cooking videos?" Why, yes, I can, little lady. I absolutely can, and even better, I will. Nothing too complicated though. I don't think I'll be teaching how to make Chateaubriand, but simple stuff: dips, soups, sandwiches, grilled salmon, stuff like that. Especially if I can get a hand with the ingredients, because I gotta tell you, salmon is expensive. I got a friend who's a chef, and he's like, yeah, when I teach people to cook, I start them off on the basics. I'm like, what's the basics? He goes, oh, how about how to make the perfect tomato soup? And I'm like, yeah, that's pretty basic, but it would also be a pretty popular topic. I mean, everybody loves tomato soup, or just about everybody, and it's easy to make, and it You know, you don't have to teach them how to make Chateaubriand or, you know, baked Alaska or what have you.
Get your ass gone!
I'm sorry, what was that? I couldn't hear you over all the blood that you were seeping. Oh, hey.
'Been saving for ya!
Anyway. But yeah, you know, I mean, it doesn't have to be... and to be honest, Chateaubriand's it's not that fancy anyway. You know, I'm probably not gonna help you. You know, probably not gonna do a video making a 7-layer wedding
you need
cake.
something? Happenings outside of New Haven are not my concern.
Okay.
I don't know who sent Tannis or why she's here, but it strikes me as strange.
Alright, so what's next on the agenda? Missing persons. Okay, and I can do this apparently around New Haven, so
Watch
let's
your
get this
back
done.
out there.
Watch my back out there, she says. And that's going to be it for this session of Borderlands. I was about to say Mass Effect. Imagine that. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed playing it. This game's really fun. You know, I'm rediscovering this game after so many years. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you've liked several of my videos, go ahead and subscribe. Costs you nothing, helps me out, shows me a little devotion. I'd appreciate it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Love hearing from you guys. In the meantime, stay safe, take care of one another out there, be kind. I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.